Hello air gunners, here's another video on fixing up the performance of a Crosman 1077, and we're going to have to get to the valve. So you have possibility of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. Crosman doesn't always put all of them in. Like on this one I had 4. I had 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a machine screw, so watch how you're taking them out. And everyone's a little afraid of popping this off due to you hear springs flying all over the place. A little trick, I already got the screws out. Hold down on your trigger. Just press down on the trigger and carefully lift off. And nothing's going to go anywhere. While you're holding it, grab your spring that's on the trigger, pop it off, getting rid of some of the tension. Just like that. That's spring's loose, okay? Now everything's where it needs to be. We're going to take this out. That's your valve. And if you can see, I put some paint marks here. That gives you an idea of how to put it back together. We're going to take this detent off. That's what we're going to modify, is the detent. And you have to put it back together properly. So make a line of some kind. I've tried markers. They don't seem to mark on this very good. So this is actually paint. And hopefully you can see that. Yeah, looks like you can see it. Okay. So from this point we will start the disassembly, and all you have to do, of course, make sure everything's unloaded again. I should have said that first, but we want to do everything safely. But you can lift this out just like that, pull this tube out, and everything's out. Now you technically could leave all this in. Okay. And we'll get to the next section here. Okay, once you have it out, this detent right here, push it in, get a feel for that, because that's what we're going to be changing. See how easy that goes in and out? It's real easy. Okay, let's open this up and see what we find in here. From what I've read, about 2009, Crosman started doing something different with these detents. Okay, see here we got a spring. There's a spring. Here's the detent, and then that's just hollow inside. Here's a spring. Little, very weak. Now here's the thing here. This detent, you look at that. See a place where a seal would go? About 2009, I guess, they stopped doing it. Mine didn't have one on it. And that's what we're going to modify. Without that seal, CO2 is actually coming across the outside of this detent instead of going right through the center. And it's got a hole in it. That's where the CO2 flows through to the pellet. That pellet lines up with this. So what we're going to do is the size it fits is a metric O-ring. I'm going to give you the size of it. It's a 5mm ID by 9mm OD and by 2mm W, which is the width So we're going to put that on. Be right back and see what that looks like. Okay, we have the O-ring on. And flip that around. Just a little bigger than the detent itself. See the outside's just a little bigger. Okay, our next problem is this spring. Very weak spring. So we're going to replace that with one a little longer, it's a little stiffer. Let's see. Try to give you a good view of this. You see the difference. It's about almost twice as long. Not quite, maybe a third of the way long. And then that's going to get put back together. Now when you put this together, this thing has a keyway in it. It only goes in one way. And you can see that. Look at the top of the hole. You see that notch? Okay. This detent also has a notch in it. You look at it, you'll see it. And you got to put that in first. Stick your detent in here first with you know, not the seal side first. And I'm going to stick that in right now, not bore you with messing around lining it up, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, we have the new O-ring on. The detent is in. Takes a little bit of time, but you just line them slots up and everything goes together just fine. It's lubed up. Don't forget you do have to lube that O-ring. Okay, we've got our new spring. It's a little longer, a little stiffer. And then we line up our paint marks. A little tricky. The spring came out. You just press it against the valve. Line your paint up. Okay, now all this has to do is move. Go in and out, in and out. That's all it has to do. We just stiffened it up, and this just lets your clip slide up in there. And that's it. Now gonna have CO2 coming out that hole instead of around it. A lot better, much more efficient. And believe it or not, with mine, I used to get about 4 clips. Got decent shots out of 4 clips for one CO2 canister. And now I can get 7 clips, and it even shoots harder. I didn't crony nothing. I do have one, but it's just for plinking. I'm not too worried about it. But it made it way more efficient. Again, this should be from 09 and newer. If you open yours up and you do have that O-ring, just make sure it's okay. Lube it up and put a stronger spring in there so it makes it tighter, and you'll be surprised at how much CO2 you save and how efficient your gun becomes. I also did some valve work on mine. I'm sure that helped too, but yeah, I'm getting way more shots, and it definitely has increased some power too, according to the wood backstops I had for my targets. Okay, to put it back together, just do the reverse, and we'll have some more performance mod videos coming up too. See you next time.